What is up there, LEGO fans? Welcome back. Alex here. Well, the rumors are rumors no more. We have the final results from the 90-year anniversary vote from last year, which saw over 55,000 LEGO fans voting for their favorite past LEGO themes. And the winners are the LEGO Lion Knights Castle and the LEGO Galaxy Explorer. But in this video, we are going to be focusing on the LEGO Lion Knights Castle. Wow, what a beautiful looking castle. Let's go ahead and take a look at the details of this thing. This is the new interpretation of the former classic LEGO castle theme that combines new building techniques, colors, and fresh decorations with fan favorite elements. The entire set opens up to show both the inside and outside of the castle, plus there is loads to discover, such as an opening drawbridge, dungeon trapdoor, movable walls, secret passages, and more. In addition, the set comes with over 20 minifigures representing both soldiers, forest people, and knights. Plus, we get some horses, cows, and even a castle cat. So this is officially item number 10305, contains 4,514 pieces and retails for $400 US. Yes, that is right. That is more than the rumored $350. So this thing is a little bit more expensive than previously thought. So when is this thing going to be available? So VIP early access is going to be August 3rd, 2022, open to the general public on August 8th, 2022. So that is coming up here pretty soon. Now, when I first saw the image of the castle itself, it just brought back a lot of memories of those classic castle sets from the 80s and early 90s. LEGO did a fantastic job of sticking to their guns, to the formula that really worked for them for all those decades long ago. So people like me that are a little older, who have been around for a while and collected these things, are going to be very familiar with this build style. They didn't go crazy with a lot of very complex techniques of build that I can see anyway, keeping it very square, but very tall. They just took those castles and made them a lot bigger and more detailed, taking advantage, of course, of more modern elements to really make those colors pop. As we turn it around to look at the interior of this thing, it has a lot going on here, a lot of rooms here. It's built as a dollhouse style as opposed to modular, where you would take off layer by layer to access each floor. I don't know, I could go either or on this thing. I think it works really well with the castle, being able to just have it an open back here. I think it helps with playability, and I think that's very important here with LEGO and this particular castle set. So a lot of stuff going on here. I think what I'm seeing here is there's a lot of access points, a lot of stairs and ladders, which I really appreciate LEGO taking the time to do, because we like that realism with our LEGO sets, the ability from of a LEGO minifigure to get from point A to point B. Like, okay, how do they get to this room other than me just picking them up with my fingers and placing them there, right? So I really like the looks of that, and hopefully that is the case for each of these rooms. But so much going on here. It looks like every room here has something going on, a lot of fun, and obviously a lot of playability with this castle. Let's take a look at these minifigures here. 22 minifigures, of course, if you count the skeleton there at the end. I really love that they just pack this thing full of minifigures. Yeah, you'd expect that with a price point of $400, but I love the diversification of minifigures here. Here on the right, we have a few different Black Falcon characters. We have your common villagers, and a lot, and I mean a lot, of people to staff this castle. Very reminiscent, of course, of those castles. You could spend not very much money on a LEGO set, a castle set back in the 80s, relatively speaking, right? And they would just pack it full of minifigures. So I think they're going for that here with this castle as well, with all of these Lion Knights Castle minifigures. Now, we also get some forestmen. I think that's fantastic. We even get a small forest lady here as well. And they have the plumes and the hats. I think that's such a nice touch that they actually have those in our forestman hats. And if I'm not mistaken, it looks like there's a little hideout within the tree alongside the castle wall where our forestmen can actually hide out. So that'll be interesting to see what that looks like once we get our hands on the actual set. And I love the cherry on top for me was that they added a wizard. I don't have a wizard anymore. I sold my castle sets many years ago, so love the fact that we get our wizard there. And just for fun, of course, with a lot of these castle sets, the skeleton there is just a nice added touch. One more thought that I have here on the box art here at the back, when they have it on display mode with it closed up like that, it reminded me a lot of the Lowenstein Castle. The big difference here is that the Lowenstein Castle towers are more circular, where this one is definitely more square. I think it's going to be a little more bulky there as well. But anyway, that's kind of what it reminded me of here when I saw the box art there in the back. But anyway, very much looking forward to this set. And remember, guys, it is expensive, right? $400 is a lot of money to drop on a Lego set. But remember, this is a 90th anniversary Lego set. This is Lego listening to the fans. We voted for this and they delivered. And of course, we're the people that love this. The nostalgia is hitting us, right? So we were kids back in the 80s and 90s, and now as adults, hopefully we have a little bit of an expendable income that we can drop on something like this. Maybe, I don't know. It's still quite a bit of money. But anyway, guys, this thing looks fantastic. Can't wait to get this in my hands and build this thing and do an actual review in-house here, and of course add it to the castle theme. All right, guys, that is it for me today. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you next time. Bye-bye.